What's up everybody, and welcome to the top 10 Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time songs. In this list we're going to go over my personal opinion of what the top 10 songs are. So if you disagree or you have an opinion, go ahead and let me know in the comments. But anyway, let's just get this thing going. I'll let the songs play for a little bit and then I'll come in and explain why they are where they are. Coming in at number 10, we have Kotake and Kuume's theme. This song plays whenever you encounter the duo of witches in the Spirit Temple. I don't know exactly what it is about this theme that makes me like it so much, but I enjoy how it works for both the dramatic scenes as well as the comedic ones. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen what happens after you finish the boss battle. All in all, it's a very fitting track, and that's why it starts us off at number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have the Forest Nipple theme. Growing up as a kid, it was almost impossible for me to complete the Forest Nipple specifically because of this song. I was so creeped out by it that I honestly had to take breaks every now and again. If this creepy ass song wasn't bad enough, you also had ceiling masters coming down at you trying to grab you and take you to hell. Okay, well, it was just the beginning of the dungeon, but that might as well have been hell anyway. Don't get me wrong, this is one of the best and most well-crafted temples in Ocarina of Time. The whole atmosphere is just perfect, and it's the very reason it was so terrifying in the first place. So you can see why the Forest Nipple theme is number 9 on my countdown. Coming in at number 8, we have Kakariko Village. Now I know this theme isn't originally from Ocarina of Time, but it's done so well it definitely deserves a spot on this list. It's so mellow and relaxing and fits the small town environment perfectly. It's also one of the most popular songs in any Zelda game ever. Sitting alongside the original theme, it's one of the most easily recountable songs in the Zelda series, and one that almost everyone who's played the game can hum in their head. Having this song at number 8 on our list only bodes well for the remaining spots. Coming in at number 7, we have The Last Battle. If you don't remember this song, you probably haven't played this game before. It plays as you have your final face-off with Ganon in the crumbling ruins of his very own castle. When you have a final battle for a video game, you better have some kick-ass track to go along with it, and boy does this one deliver. You've been fighting the entire game to reach this point, and you're ready for something awesome. Fighting Ganon with this song playing at your back, how could you possibly lose? For such an amazing track only to come in at number 7, you better have some great ones coming up. Coming in at number 6 on our list, we have the title theme. Wow, this song is incredible. Honestly can't decide if this title theme or Wind Waker's is better, but both are just astounding in their own right. This theme carries such a somber tone to it, it's hard not to have some feeling when listening to it, whether that be happiness, sadness, or just plain nostalgia. It's definitely a precursor to some of the greatest video game music in the history of time itself, seeing as how it's the first song you hear when you start the game up. If Koji Kondo, the composer for the Zelda series, was trying to make a good first impression, he definitely succeeded, and that's why this song is number 6 on our countdown. Oh yeah, now we're getting some real nostalgia here. Coming in at number 5, we have Saria's Song. Also known as the theme from the Lost Woods, this track is one that can't be forgotten. It's such a simple song too. With only 2 verses, you'd think it'd just be another lame, repetitive song. But no, it's so good, those 2 verses might as well be 20. It's such a memorable theme that you honestly find it being hinted back to in future games. The end of Majora's Mask, The Lost Woods, and Twilight Princess, both these scenes have tracks that reference to this song, so you know it's a great one. But what 4 songs could possibly be better than this? Well, let's find out. What? Song of Storm's only at number 4? You crazy? Well, no, at least I hope not. Song of Storms is probably at the top of many top 10 lists, but in my opinion there are 3 that trump it, but we'll get to those in a minute. All that aside, Song of Storms is one of the best tracks in Zelda history, and while it isn't referenced as much in future games, it still holds a spot in many players' hearts. It's so strange too, seeing as how you only hear it briefly when you're in the windmill hut in Kakariko Village. Is it the accordion, the simple 3 notes that make up its chorus, the cool things that happen when you play the song? Probably all of those. Song of Storms is a masterpiece, and for a masterpiece to only come in at number 4, that says a lot about our next 3. Coming in at number 3, we have the Hyrule Field theme, a staple of any Zelda game's its overworld theme. Whether that be Termina Field of Majora's Mask, the Ocean of Wind Waker, or the Sky of Skyward Sword, the theme of these is usually something incredible, so don't be surprised if you see those themes come up in future countdowns. But for Ocarina of Time, we have Hyrule Field. Usually for overworld themes in Zelda games, it uses some iteration of the main theme of the game, but surprisingly this one does so well without it. Even though you can see some parts of it interlaced within the song, it's hard to pick out specifically. I think that reason alone is why this song deserves such a high spot on our list. To come back to a place so frequently, you need a song that won't get old, and this one never does. That's why it's number 3 on our list. In our runner-up spot, we have the end credits. You might disagree with me, but the credits in every single Zelda game has some of the greatest music in the entirety of the series. While the majority of the song is just remixed themes from the game itself, this one being Zelda's Lullaby, it has such an incredible effect. And it's not all just redone. Some of the original parts are amazing, and I don't know, something about revisiting all those old places in the game while listening to this music has such a huge effect on me. You beat the game, and now you get to see the good that you did. It's definitely an attribute some games could learn from. It shows you that what you did mattered, and what you did had a reason. That idea is so fulfilling, and that is why it comes in at number 2 on our list. And if you've been paying attention, you probably already know what is to come for number 1. Now I ask you, how could I not put Gerudo Valley at number 1? It's impossible. Couldn't do it. Can't be done. This song is the pinnacle of Zelda music. It's one of the best, bar none. It hits one of the most important parts of video game music. Theme. Without theme, you might as well not have any song playing at all. Gerudo Valley hit home with this concept. The guitar, the brass instruments, the clapping, all of it just fits, and fits perfectly. Just go look at any other top 10 list about Zelda music, and this song will be there, no doubt. It's a classic and always will be. I honestly don't really need to say anything more about it. This song is number 1 in my mind and many others, so sit back and enjoy. Well, thanks for watching this top 10, everybody. Don't worry, this is only our first stop on the top music of Zelda. Stay tuned for the next one, which should be, well,